My name is Jason Madume, and today we're going to be making wings, just the way I like chicken wings. Come. So, what we'll need to make our dry rub is your pepper. This is the Woolies roast chicken seasoning. You need some mixed herbs, a bit of some paprika, and salt, some Braai salt. And of course, you will need the chicken wings. And to top it off, at the end, we'll make it nice with the Braai original barbecue. Okay, let's do this. Once your wings are ready, put them into a bowl. We are going to prepare the dry rub directly onto the chicken. So you always start with salt, a good amount of salt for the wings. I'm using a total of 24 wings. That's if you cut 12 wings into two. A good amount of salt. Pepper. Not too much. Add your paprika. This is for the spicy. And you add the roast chicken seasoning. With this one, you can be very generous. It's going to take a bit of time. There we go. Add your mixed herbs, not too much, just a dash, and then your olive oil. So now we prep the fire. This is a charcoal fire, and what we're going to do is to set the temperature. We want our temperature to go to around 200 degrees. Then we can put in our meat. Make sure the vents at the bottom and the vents at the top are open for nice and even cooking. As you can see, we'll give it just a few minutes. It's nice and hot, above 200 degrees. So now our temperature is nice and high, above 200, above 250. So now we're going to lay our chicken on the heat surface. You can hear the sizzle from the heat of the braai area. I like to put it in a bit of order, but just lay it there whichever way suits you. Just make sure you put it around the fire and not directly onto the fire. What the method we're doing is called the Vortex method. So you don't put it directly on the fire. We'll do direct onto the fire in another session. we go with our wings around the fire. The whole process and the whole method is based on heat going up the Weber and then being distributed back by the dome to the meat. So now we ensure you close. This is not an open braai. It's you close the dome for nice and even braai, and make sure the air circulation is adequate. So our cooking time for this method is 45 minutes. After 20 minutes we'll flip over to the other side. Then the last 5 minutes we'll be putting in that nice barbecue sauce just to make it, to elevate the taste. So I'm going to be pairing these chicken wings with a nice salad. For our salad we'll have lettuce, an English cucumber, avocado, apple, red onion, and some mushroom. So what we're going to do, I'm going to cut these up and make a nice salad out of these. Just the proportions you follow your taste, but this is nice to pair with the chicken wings. Alright, so our 20 minutes is up. Now we're going to flip over the chicken, leave it for another 20 minutes, then put on the barbecue sauce. Ooh, it's smelling nice. Now we're going to flip it over. It looks very nice and browning nicely. Let's flip it over. Avoid the center. It's highly hot because that's where the heat is concentrated. Remember, the dome is the one that distributes the heat to the meat evenly. Looking nice. It looks and smells nice. Very nice aroma coming from the meat. And as I said, avoid the center. It's quite hot. Alright, since it has browned nicely, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave it for another 15 minutes. Then I put on the barbecue sauce. 5 minutes, then flip, then another barbecue sauce on the other side. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so now our 15 minutes is almost up. So the first 20, now the second 15 minutes is almost up. So we're going to be putting on our barbecue marinade. Now we're going to be putting on our marinade, or barbecue marinade, to top off the taste nicely. Smelling nice. You can still hear the sizzle. So now we're just going to baste our chicken with the marinade. That nice finish. So we'll do this, close the Weber for another 5 minutes or so, flip over the chicken, then apply the other side with marinade, then we are done after the 5 minutes. You can be as generous as you want with the marinade. Alright, we're almost done. So, as I mentioned, we close the dome for roughly 5 minutes. just for the marinade to settle in. Then we'll flip it over. You can see it's coming out nicely. See you in 5 minutes. So 5 minutes for the marinade is now up. We need to flip over, apply marinade on the other side, then we are done. Ooh, look at that. So now we're going to flip them over, but as you can see, they're looking very nice and almost ready for us to eat. I know my family is excited to eat chicken wings. Just flip them over. And then we put in the secret sauce. And just to emphasize, remember to avoid the center. It's highly hot. So now we flipped over all the pieces. We're now going to apply the marinade on the other side. This comes in handy for hanging your tool. Right, apply our marinade. Remember, you can be as generous as you want. So make sure you reach almost every part of the meat with your marinade. It will also give it a nice color and the taste will be awesome. You can already see it's looking very nice. So, as I mentioned, we're serving our chicken wings with an apple, avo, mushroom, cucumber, lettuce, and red onion. So our wings are ready. Let's see how it looks. Ooh wee, that looks nice. So now we're going to serve it. And remember, it must be easy on the eye. I'll throw in a couple in. And there you have it. Chicken wings with a nice fresh salad for the hot summer days. Time to eat.